Bow. We're gonna get right into it today. We're gonna tackle candlesticks. We talking about dojis. We talking about greens. We talking about reds. Talk about everything you need to be able to read the market. It's not about timing the market. It's about reading the market. Now let's get right into
Green
it.
candlesticks. So the green candlestick, you can have a top on it like that. You can have a tail on it like that. So when you see something like this on the chart, the first thing you want to think of is, why is it green? What made it green? What's going on here, right? So in this particular case, this is where it opened. This is where it closed. Say the price was $6 even, right? Just to keep it round. And that's on the open. So what happened was it then shot up the price to the close, let's say at 650. So what happened here? What made this particular candle go from $6 all the way up to 650 and create a green candlestick? Well, there are more buyers on the market at this given time to create this green candlestick, which then drove this price up. So when you see multiple green candlesticks on the chart, the first thing you should think of is maybe something going on here. Maybe I should hop on this roller coaster. When's the perfect time to get in on this roller coaster? Did we already go over the curve? Is the curve coming? You want to look at the chart and start to understand why they are there, right? Why they are there. Next, we're going to tackle red candles, because it's a yin and there's a yang to everything in life. There's a good and there has to be a bad. There's a beauty, and unfortunately there's a whole lot of ugly, right? So this is our red candlestick. It can have a top like that, bottom like that, same way. This could be more extended, it could not have it, you know what I mean? But it's a red candlestick. So same concept, right? Where did it open? Where did it close? Well, in this particular case, here's where it opened, right? Here's where it closed. So let's say it opened at $6.50, but then it closed to $6. What happened here? You know what I mean? You see this on the chart, on your daily or your 1 minute, your 5 minute, whatever works for you. You want to make sure that multiple time frames align. You know, you could see one particular candle on one chart and it could be completely different on the 1 minute compared to the 5 minute. So make sure all of your time frames align before you take your final judgment on reading the market at that given time. What makes this go from 650 to $6, right? Well, in this case, there are more sellers. Or if you have more people selling something, then the price of it is going to go down because there's so much of it. So on the green side, if you have more people buying at a given price, well, that's just because there's a limited supply at the time, so more people want to get in on the action. You know, there's a lot of different reasons why these things happen, but you want to start thinking of these things while you're trading. These are clear indicators on when to get in, why to get in, if this is a stock that I should even trade. You know what I mean? So now let's hop into your common or your standard doji candle, right? That's something that you'll see and it looks something like that, right? Or you can see a long leg doji that looks something like that. So when you see something like this, it can be red, it can be green, right? So what this is telling you is that the market is indecisive at this very moment, right? There's buyers and sellers, and they're fighting, right? They're fighting for position. So what happens in this case a lot of the times is, one, it can either consolidate. You know, you see them in a row like this. It's not like this. You know what I mean? It's not moving like that. It's moving more like this one, right? So that's called consolidation. That's the indicator right there. Why would I get in when we're consolidating? There's no volatility. There's no opportunity for us to make any money. These types of candles, right? They can either go down or they can either go up. So it's one of them things where you have to use your other indicators like time and sales, like level 2, like VWAP. You know, all of these things that we're going to tackle in later videos. If you can't read the market, then you really have no shot. You know what I mean? It's not about timing the market. It's about reading the market and understanding the information that's coming in so you could be able to play the game the right way. So whenever we see standard dojis or any long leg dojis, just be cautious. I'm not saying don't take the trade. I'm not saying take the trade. I'm saying be cautious. So now we're going to hop into our graveyard doji, right? So that's something that goes down like that and closes a little something like that, right? Again, this could be green. This can be red. The price, see, always think about price and price action, right? So this is telling us that the price opened here, right? Then it tried to shoot all the way up, right? So, and then what happened? It came right on back down, right? And closed. So this is a graveyard doji. So whenever you see anything that resembles something like this, you automatically understand that this is a reversal indicator. This is telling me that graveyard, dead, death, we're going down. Like, you know what I mean? It all makes sense. It's a graveyard doji. You want to stay away from these. Again, they could be green, they can be red, but at the end of the day, just be cautious again. And understand that, okay, this is a reversal indicator and it's not always a bad thing. It's a reversal indicator. Okay, this might be my perfect time to execute, to get in on this trade. Dragonfly doji. It could be like that. It could look like this. Don't pay attention so much to this part. Pay attention to what's going on here. If you see this on the market, you should automatically start thinking to yourself, why is it making this shape? You know, why is it differing from the other ones that I've seen? Again, this could be red or this could be green. This particular candlestick, right? It opened here. And then what happened? The price went down. It didn't stay there, right? It fought. And it climbed right back up. So we're going to do a quick little recap here. You have your green candle, right? Now the green candles, bitch got the fire. Them motherfuckers setting the mood, right? We're here for it. So then you got your red candles. Now this candle is already burnt out. Already put that burnt candle smell in the air. You know what I mean? Then we have our standard or our long leg doji. Then we're going to transition over to our graveyard doji. And last but not least, all of our favorite, our dragonfly doji. You have to crawl before you walk. We're learning how to read the market. So we're going to throw in our level 2s. We're going to throw in our time and sales. We're going to throw in our education on our candles. And we're going to try to read the market and understand what is it telling me at this given time. So I can have a clear indication on, okay, should I get in at this time? Should I get out at this time? Etc.
Candles is perfect to set the mood, perfect for the right environment, the right time. Smell good, you feel me? I'm just fucking.